Well, welcome back inside the Scotiabank Saddledome, Calgary Flames fans. It's been a while. We're good to be back inside the Dome and good to have you guys back here as well. It's been 2 weeks since the last home game, but let's do it all over again and take a look at tonight's matchup for the Calgary Flames, opening up a 3-game homestand this evening, starting with a date against the Chicago Blackhawks, a team who is entering here tonight, coming into the final game of their 4-game road trip. And as we know, for the Calgary Flames, the road has been long. It has been a 7-game, season-long stretch on the road, but 10 of a possible 14 points. Successful road trip and looking to bring that game on home ice tonight.
Yeah, we've heard it before. I mean, obviously you want to play the same way you've played on the road, but like you said, sometimes coming to your own building, you feel a little more relaxed and comfortable, and road team comes in and beats up on you pretty good. So, we got to make sure we're aware of that and try to stick to our game plan. Get the first goal, start off with a lead, and go from there.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We're excited to be back home. It was a good road trip for us, but we're excited to come back and play better at home. We haven't played as good at home as we have on the road, so it's going to be a good test for us. Hot team coming in tonight, so we'll be ready.
A number of good storylines coming off of that road trip for the Calgary Flames, but maybe none more so than the play of number 88, Andrew Mangiapane, one of the hottest scorers in the National Hockey League right now, tied for second with 15 goals, just behind Leon Draisaitl, but tied with the guy named Alex Ovechkin in the goal-scoring category. And now 7 goals on that road trip, 5 in the last 2, but teammates also quick to point out that the assists maybe are lacking.
Yeah, he's playing well for us, obviously. The puck's finding his stick, like the other game in Boston. I mean, he sent Dubes on a breakaway, and he's the one scoring. So he's around the net, he's finding pucks, and he's helping our team win games.
Have you given the gears at all that he's at 15 goals and has 2 assists?
Well, I think most of the guys do. He doesn't pass the puck anymore. So. Not fair.
Yeah, it's okay. Right, just kind of focusing just on my gameplay, really, and all that kind of background noise. Just try not to let it affect me. Just go out there, play my game, and see where it takes me.
I think he's a better conditioned athlete, first and foremost. We talked about that quite a bit, about the pace of our team and be able to play at that pace, and the conditioning part of it was critical in it, especially for our top guys that play a lot of minutes.
All right, time now for Who to Watch, and we'll begin with the visitors. One of the top goal scorers over the past couple of years in the National Hockey League. He's already got 11 to pace the Blackhawks this season. Alex DeBrincat, he had a 5-game point streak snapped on Sunday in Vancouver, but still has 9 points in his last 8 games. And for the Calgary Flames, Elias Lindholm, who's quietly put together a 5-game point streak of his own. He's got 6 in that span. He also played his 600th career NHL game in Boston on Sunday, becoming just the second in that 2013 draft class. The other happens to be his teammate in Sean Monahan, who did it earlier this year. All right, let's talk about those Blackhawks. We mentioned their end of their 4-game road trip here as well. Played some good hockey coming in, but won 5 of their last 6 games, including 2 of 3 on this trip.
Our mindset tonight, and it could change the whole mood of the trip. This is a tough trip, and played some good teams, and this might be one of the hardest games on the trip. Last game of the trip, but yeah, we need to have a good start. Seems like this team's playing real well and scoring a lot of goals, but they're not. I mean, they're first in the league and giving up, so we're gonna have to make it hard on them tonight.
Yeah, you take 3 out of 4 on the Western Coast road trip, Western Canada swing like this. It's a good road trip. So, 2 out of 2 is a lot. You don't go home as very happy. When you go home with 3 out of 4, you go home in a much better mood. So that's our focus tonight.
All right, Flames TV Live, the pregame show brought to you by Budweiser continues after this. A conversation with Michael Backlund on the other side.
All of us at Calgary Sports and Entertainment are thrilled to welcome you back to the Scotiabank Saddledome and would like to share some important updates and reminders. Attending the game should be a fun night out, but as fans, we are all in this together when it comes to taking on the common opponent of COVID-19. So please do your part. Much like our players, everyone has their own equipment preferences. Face coverings are required based on current AHS guidelines, so please remember to bring one and ensure you're wearing it unless actively eating or drinking. Every team needs good defense, so if you feel the urge to cough or sneeze, please do so into your elbow or a tissue. Please also remember to wash your hands frequently with warm, soapy water. Additionally, we have added many conveniently located hand sanitizing stations throughout the Scotiabank Saddledome. No one ever wants to miss a game, but we ask that you please stay home if you're feeling unwell or believe that you may have been exposed to COVID-19. Under some circumstances, the puck may be propelled into the spectator area with enough force to cause serious injury. If you are struck, immediately ask the nearest usher for help and directions to the medical station. Perhaps most importantly, please make sure you are kind and respectful to one another, as well as the venue staff, who are working hard to ensure the best possible experience for our patrons. If you have any questions about any of these important updates and reminders, please don't hesitate to contact a venue representative or Calgary Flames customer service. You can also report any issue or ask a question by texting us your seat location along with your question and the word SDOME to 587-327-2207 to reach our fan text line. We greatly appreciate your support and understanding. Together, we can enjoy a safe and fun return to the Sea of Red in the Scotiabank Saddledome.
All right, here's a look at what you need to know for tonight. A couple of fast facts for you from mostly the road trip, but the Calgary Flames now totaling 7 shutouts in 19 games this season. That's the most in NHL modern history, going all the way back to the late 1920s when the forward offensive pass was put into place. Flames also lead the NHL in game scoring first. They're up to 15 now in terms of getting that first goal of the game. And then, of course, John Gaudreau. He's had himself a week, named first star honors for the National Hockey League, 7 points in 4 games over the span of the last week. Michael Backlund stops in, home game against the Chicago Blackhawks, and 2 great stashes here on the desk representing November. Welcome back home. It probably feels good to get a little bit of time here at home. In some ways, can you treat it almost like an extension of the road, just because of the fact that it's it kind of feels like it in some ways, quick day and then quick reset and get right back after it here, and maybe take that same mindset.
Yeah, for sure. That's our schedule was on the road. We got in late, and next day just regrouped and got ready for next game. And so same thing here. Coming home, we came home really late, and it was a quick day yesterday, and right back at it today. So, like I said, we want to play better at home. We talked about it, and we need to be a little more desperate at home, I find, and play a little harder, and at times a little more simple and direct, and something we were going to focus on tonight. We want to make this arena a hard arena to play, and then that comes along with having a good start. Teams coming here, and we want them to be thinking they're going to have a tough start right away.
And one more thing about perspective, I kind of look at the shutouts, and I know it's 7 and 19 now, and I think the stat was about offensive passes before that was even put in. So forward passes, remarkable in a lot of ways. But is there any way you can give us some perspective just about the team game and how you're able to come up with 7 shutouts in 19 appearances?
Well, that goal has been great. Both of them are playing really well. Some nights we play really tight and haven't given up much, but some of the nights they've been standing on their heads and we've given up too much, and they played really solid. So get a lot of credit to our goalies. They played really well this year for us. And but our team game's been tighter and harder to play against. I feel and I've heard. I think we take some steps, and but again, goaltending's been great.
Yeah, hard to argue with that. Any donations coming in? Do we need a little bump up here on the November?
Yeah, it would be great if you halfway through my goal. Hopefully, it'd be great if you can catch $1,000.
There we go.
No pressure on people, but
no pressure. But if you're willing, halfway there. We're a little halfway past the month, so as we get through the final stretch here, it'd be nice to throw a couple of donations. Actually, we both have pages there, so throw them on, and we appreciate the support from November. And thanks for the time, Bex.
Yeah, thanks, Parky. Your stash looks really good.
Yeah, yours too.
Thanks.
Yeah, a couple of great stashes indeed. Michael Backlund is just about 600 donations, the goal of 1,000. So you can donate to the Calgary Flames team page. Both he and Eric and Branson have a couple of nice mustaches going, and so do I. So there's the Movember details. If you want to donate, that would be greatly appreciated. As Back said, no pressure, but we always appreciate the support, changing the face of men's health, now totaling $225 at least on my page. All right, time for the starting goaltenders. Let's take a look at who's going tonight for both teams. For the visitors, we'll start there. Marc-Andre Fleury coming off his first shutout of the season, a 1-0 win in Vancouver on Sunday, so he goes right back in for the Chicago Blackhawks. By the way, 68 career shutouts for him. That's 14th all-time in the National Hockey League. And for the Calgary Flames, the shutout man, he leads the National Hockey League with 5 so far this year. Jacob Markstrom, he had the night off on Sunday, but 3 of 4 starts coming in to this game tonight. So Markstrom goes again for the Calgary Flames. All right, you're all set. That's been the Flames TV Live pregame show brought to you by Budweiser. Thanks for watching. Blackhawks and Flames coming up. Puck drop. Enjoy the game. We'll see you in the first intermission, everyone.
Moment to Monahan. Monahan back across. Mangiapane scores on the backhand. What a play as he worked it off his foot. Now the throw down the wing. Shillington right in. Scores! Matthews stopped by Bernard. Through the neutral zone. Gains the line with a shot. Scores! Gets the puck loose. And that's turned away. Great save by Markstrom. He scored! Mangiapane again. Another goal for number 88. Boston native puts it home and makes it 2-0 Calgary.